Hello and welcome back to another episode on the Minecraft Handbook. Now, today I have actually loaded in and been playing a bit by myself. Now, I've been off with tonsillitis for a little while, hence why I didn't make any videos because I was actually unable to talk. So I've been super looking forward to coming back. And yeah, I thought I'd do a few chores out first. But yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous how many trees I've removed, and it's really given us a good start to all of our resources. We've kind of got a whole bunch more, but the one thing I wanted to do was move this this enchantment table and bookcases off of the beach. And one of the things I wanted to do when doing this was actually to utilize the village that we were given. So I could use any one of these houses, but I'm actually going to use this one just because I think it's actually going to be quite nice to explore. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by removing the back to this. Now we don't need this pen at the back as we're not going to be using it to keep any kind of animals. So I'm going to kind of remove this just to create more space out from this side. I'm also going to come and get this door. Now, as you can see on the inside, there's only a 2-block depth. So we're going to need a whole bunch more than this, so we're going to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's going to be, how many now, 6 blocks deep. If we make it 7 deep, that should give us a whole bunch of things to play with. So we're actually going to stop using the mossy cobblestone in this house, I think, just because I think how little that we have, it's going to look rather out of place, and the texture won't suit the build anymore. Yeah, I'm going to continue to keep it light with this. Right, let's bring this round, and that just needs to go like this, and then that can go on like that. I will probably actually remove this one here. And I'm going to take all of these blocks out, and I'm going to copy exactly what was at the back onto this side, just because it's quite a nice design actually, especially for a pre-generated village. For anyone that played the old style villages, how ugly were they? I certainly wouldn't want to those kind of old houses as the houses we use now. So yeah, it's lovely to have all these new houses that they've added. Right, and luckily last episode, last time we enchanted anyway, I don't know if that was last episode now, it's been so long, we got Silk Touch on our axe, and the great thing about this is you can use it on things like glass panes and break them and get the item back. Which is super awesome. I really like that. Right, we're gonna grab that. Now I know on this side of the doors we've got ourselves some cobblestone stairs, so I'm gonna use that factor so I can design a way in, and then what we need to do now is carry this on, and this should go 1 block over. So let's throw all of these in. And you can see the daylight is coming to an end. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go to bed, and I'll also grab some more resources whilst I'm over at the house. Alright, so we threw in the rest of the roof blocks, and it looks a little bit funny at the moment. So let's quickly come in here, and we're going to destroy these bits. Now I realised that on the inside there isn't actually cobble on the floor, so we're gonna remove this to kind of match it up with what it already has in here. So hopefully that won't take too long to do. But of course the other thing that we're going to be doing is converting a whole bunch of these into planks anyway to throw into these blocks, and this will just complete the kind of design for the house. There we go. Now I'm gonna continue it the whole way through, just because I think that it looks looks better. Now, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this. Obviously I can throw in these blocks along here, which does look quite nice, but then I have to throw in those. Do I remove that one? I don't know. No, I guess I fill this in, and maybe I leave the main beam in. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do with it, because it feels so low. Well, let's just move these carpets out of the way anyway for now. We'll destroy that, and then move these. That should be on a regular block, not a mossy block. And the only thing I can think of doing is dropping this down, but that doesn't feel like that should be the case. Perhaps I will just throw in all of these blocks as they are. That could work quite well. Right, let's fix this entrance. So we're gonna have to remove that, and then we'll remove that from this side, and then it's quite a simple job of we just need to repeat what we did on the other side. So let's throw that in there. I'm actually going to put these pressure plates on either side, just because I think that'd be kind of nice to have those in place. We just need to have that like that, and then we actually do need those in either side, and we'll just throw in the windows when we get them. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look right. How does it look from this side? I think I'm gonna expand it upwards, just because it doesn't look quite right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these bits out as well and just put it up higher. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll skip back once I'm done, and I'll show it to you guys if I like it, and hopefully it all works out. So yeah, see you guys in a sec. Alright, so I completed the build, and on this side we have the barren version of it, which I think looks absolutely terrible. I do like the trapdoors in there, but it's not something I'd go with. Now on the other side we have something slightly nicer, I think. I'm not entirely sure, and it's still it's something I'd definitely play around with. It might be that, you know, I throw in like some leaves at the bottom, maybe I'd, you know, play around with it a bit more, but it's certainly something that I'm willing to work with, at least. You know, I'm not sure whether making this a double window will bring some more life to it, but yeah, that's certainly something that I'm willing to play around with. So I'm gonna replicate this on this side, and the basics behind this idea is really just taking inspiration from the idea of letting things have depth to them. So you just increase all of it helps if I can reach. Let's build this so we can get to this last one a bit easier. So yeah, it all builds on the idea of giving everything depth. So we had a row coming across here. then we want a column coming down, and then another column coming down here, and then we want a column coming down on this side. Now this is kind of a very simple way of adding depth, so I'm no master of this kind of thing, but I certainly think this does give it more texture, at least, as the build kind of before felt like it was sinking away. Obviously I'm going to fill in that. I'm just working out what's the best ways to throw in the torches. On this side we didn't have any on this bottom, so let's throw in those, and then on the inside I'm just going to put in some torches over there. I'm actually going to remove these planks, as I don't think they actually fit in with the style of the build that well. However, what I might try doing is replicating the whole idea of having beams going across. Maybe I'll have something like this, and then how many in was that? 2 in. This could work. I keep placing it in the wrong bit. There we go. How does that look? It's a start. It's something I could definitely improve, but I think it's something that, you know, I'm happy to leave as is for now. Right, let's break those. We're gonna grab ourselves some glass panes. I'll grab some more spruce leaves to put in those bits, and then we'll grab the enchantment table and we're going to throw that in. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops, there we go. Right, let's grab some spruce logs, leaves. Did we need anything else? Oh, of course, glass. Let's take 6, because if we put that in here, make ourselves some panes, we'll get that filled back in, and then we'll run down here and we'll grab ourselves this. So it's quite nice because I haven't got too many bookshelves, and when I say too many, obviously there's no limit to the amount of bookshelves that you can put. It's more thinking preemptively about the design. So let's throw this in here, and we're just going to make ourselves a quick crafting table, and we'll throw that in just in the center for now. So first things first, we need to, so we've got our glass panes. I'm going to make some more trapdoors, as that's something I also want to try and work with a little bit on here. Just to give it even more depth on top of what we currently have. So what if I was to go like this? How does that look? Hold on, let's throw in the leaves as well. Not too sure. How about if I put them in? Okay, I did not expect that one bit. Right, let's there we go. Throw in the trapdoors like that. And then they look like they're boards for the winters. I think that looks pretty cool. I quite like that. I'm gonna stick with that for now. I mean, the other option would be to have them like that, but I think that looks absolutely ridiculous. Right, let's get rid of this zombie. I wasn't sure why I got quite so scared there, but we just got ourselves some protection 2 feather falling gold boots. That's quite cool. I throw those in there. Right, we don't need that on there. I'm actually being bombarded with mobs now. It's probably because I've cleared out quite a lot of space and haven't really lit up the area too well, but we'll continue on for now. So we're going to throw in the glass. We've already thrown in the leaves on either side, so that's quite good. There we go. And then what else did we have to do? It was just the enchantment table for inside the house. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? I think if we throw in 3 on either side, so 2, 3. And then we've got 4, so maybe I'm not sure that it can be picked up from that far though. But is that too close? I'm not sure if I will. Because I quite like the idea of being able to walk through this. So, how do I do this? I mean, let's bring this over here and we'll make ourselves we can't make a hoe. Let's make just a shovel for now. Just so we can look to see what the enchantment level is. So that says the enchantment level is level 8. If we remove these though, where's the enchantment level that we can get up to? 24. Right. Put that on there and that on there. What does it go up to now? 24 again. Well, what if we bring these around here and then get that one? There we go, level 30. Okay. So I think that's the design we're going to work with. And then how's the best way to do this? I think maybe if we even just throw that on there. Yeah, I know how we can do this. We're gonna do it like this. Oh no, that's not gonna work. How about we put the crafting bench like that. And then we just need 2 more of those, and then there we go, crafting bench. Put that over here, there and there. Then we grab our chests and shove those in there. Alternatively, we could there's no central point. Okay, now let's just keep it in the corners for now. I think that's gonna be it for that. As we now very much kind of covered everything we need to. So from the outside point of view, that's how we're gonna leave that. I'm gonna play around with the design a little bit just because I don't quite feel finished with it. But for the most part, that's what that's going to look like. And you know, obviously from this side it's exactly the same. The great thing about it is you can kind of hop through it as well. You know, obviously the enchantment table does create kind of obstacle, but it's not too bad. And this is quite a nice design. It feels quite open. given how cozy it really is. But yeah, that's basically a conversion of a villager house into something I think that's a lot more detailed. I know those are quite detailed, but it really does bring out the design. Yeah, I might throw in a few things here and there, maybe some leaves, but until next episode, I'm really just going to be terraforming the land, ready for some bigger plans. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.